Court of Appeal on Friday upheld the governorship of Ademola Adeleke. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the Court of Appeal Abuja has set aside the decision of the Osun State Governorship Tribunal and has upheld the governorship of Ademola Adeleke. A 3-man panel of the Appeal Court on Friday delivered judgment in the legal battle between Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke of the People's Democratic Party and his predecessor Adeboyega Oyetola of the All Progressives Congress. Recalling, Oyetola and the APC petitioned the tribunal to challenge Adeleke's victory on the grounds that he did not qualify to contest the election and that there was overvoting in 749 polling units across 10 local governments. At number 2, Chairman, Chief Executive of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, retired Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, reacting to the rejection of the cannabis bill by the House of Representatives, stated that Nigeria cannot afford to permit the cultivation, sale and use of the most abused illicit drug under whatever guise. He commended members and leaders of the House. Marwa said drug abuse is one of the factors fueling insecurity, and the permutations will lead to a list of probable causes which will not exclude the use and abuse of illicit substances. At number 3, the Central Bank of Nigeria has confirmed the evacuation of banknotes from its vaults to commercial banks across the country as part of the coordinated efforts to ease the circulation of banknotes of various denominations. The CBN also directed all commercial banks to open for operation during the weekends. The Acting Director, Corporate Communications Department of the CBN, Dr. Issa Abdul Mumin, disclosed this on Friday, stating that the substantial amount of money in various denominations had been received by the commercial banks for onward circulation to their respective customers. At number 4, the Presidential Election Petition Court has granted permission to Atiku Abubakar of the PDP, Peter Obi of Labour Party and Allied People's Movement to serve their petitions on Bola Tinubu through the All Progressive Congress. A 3-member panel sitting in Abuja on Friday, presided over by Justice Haruna Samani, also granted permission to the trio to serve their petitions on Kashim Shettima and Kabir Masari through the APC. The 3-member panel granted the request while ruling on 3 separate ex parte applications filed by Atiku and PDP, Obi and LP, and APM. At number 5, the federal government is to arraign Professor Dibu Ojerinde, former registrar, Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, on 7 counts bordering on money laundering at the Federal High Court Abuja. Ojerinde is being arraigned alongside his 4 children, Mary Fumilola, Lumide Abiodun Adebayo, and Oluwaseun Adeniyi, by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission before Justice Iyan Ekwo. Also joined in the charge are all his companies, which include Doyin Ogboyi Petroleum Limited, Sheng Marbles Limited, Sapati International Schools Limited, Trillium Learning Center Limited, and Standout Institute Limited. At number 6, the Nasarawa State Police Command has revealed that at least 17 criminal elements suspected to be political thugs were arrested during the March 18 gubernatorial elections in the state. In a press briefing on Friday, the command spokesperson Rahman Nansei said the thugs, who were nabbed by military operatives patrolling along Umai Shah Toto local government area of the state, were in possession of different kinds of weapons. He added that arms were recovered from the thugs. At number 7, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps has reiterated its commitment to protecting all schools through the Safe School program. The NSCDC Commandant General Ahmed Audi made the commitment at a stakeholders workshop on validating the Corps' draft standard operating procedure for the implementation of the program. Audi said the validation of the draft will ensure full implementation of the program nationwide, stressing that the Safe School initiative was to end attacks and kidnappings of school children across the country. At number 8, the Zamfara State Police Command has arrested 40 hoodlums said to have exploited the announcement of the just concluded governorship election results on the pretext of jubilation and protest to cause violence, destruction, and looted government facilities. State Public Relations Officer of the command, SP Mohammed Shehu, who disclosed this in a statement, said some of the looted items have been recovered. The recovered items include 36 bundles of wrappers, 8 cushion chairs, 3 television sets, 1 5,000-litre tank, 1 solar panel, 6 bags of POP cement, 1 Golf 3 vehicle, among others. And number 9, bills that will make it a criminal offense to persuade anyone to convert to another religion were introduced by 2 members of Israel's parliament. Criticisms have followed the introduction of the bill, especially from Christians, both in Israel and around the world, over the proposed law, which would outlaw telling people about Jesus in Israel, as well as jail terms for anyone who does. If approved, the punishment for having conversations about Jesus with Israelis, whether in person or online, would be 1 year imprisonment if an adult, but 2 years if someone under 18. Finally, at number 10, the Interior Minister of France, Gerald Darmanin, on Friday confirmed that a total of 457 people were arrested and 441 security forces injured on Thursday during nationwide protests against French President Emmanuel Macron's pensions reform. Darmanin also said that there had been 903 fires lit in the streets of Paris during by far the most violent day of protests since they began in January. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.